Drakeford losing his cool after asked about lockdown restrictions between Christmas and New Year. Mark Drakeford hit back at what he branded was a gross violation after a leak from a meeting between UK leaders suggested the Welsh First Minister wants a full lockdown. Mr Drakeford erupted when asked by a reporter on Friday about reports in the Guido Fawkes blog which suggested the Welsh First Minister privately demanded a lockdown between Christmas and New Year during a phone call that involved Michael Gove and other First Ministers including Nicola Sturgeon. When asked if and why he reportedly called for a lockdown, Mr Drakeford appeared to lose his cool. He told the reporter that he was not going to be drawn into a conversation on distorted accounts of a meeting. Mr Drakeford added, "Those accounts are a gross violation of the rules under which those meetings are conducted. And where the motivation of whoever it was that carried out that gross violation was simply to cause a distraction from the many, many difficulties the UK government has experienced this week." He slammed he was not going to be drawn into that game as he attempted to dispel rumours of his alleged demands. Despite the leak, Mr Drakeford announced on Friday at a press conference that there will be weekly reviews COVID rules in Wales. That means there will be 2 reviews before Christmas, leaving open the potential for rule changes. The Welsh First Minister added that he and Minister will be monitoring the spread of the Omicron variant in Wales closely as he revealed he is ready to put in additional protections in response to further spread of the virus. Mask wearing has also been demanded in pubs and restaurants when people are not eating. The demands come as Wales has also encouraged citizens to test themselves for the virus before leaving the house. 4 more Omicron cases were recorded in Wales on Friday, meaning there are now 13 cases in the country. Wales is not following Plan B rules to England, but the restrictions are similar. Despite the steps to prevent the spread, Mr Drakeford warned Wales is likely to be a week behind the rest of the UK in terms of Omicron prevalence in the community. It comes as the UK reported a further 58,194 additional COVID cases in the last 24 hours, the highest figure since January. A further 120 deaths were reported. In another news, Wales could be on the brink of a perilous moment as the First Minister warns the country could be hit by a wave of Omicron variant cases in the new year. Mark Drakeford issued the alert while addressing the Senedd in Cardiff on the continuing battle against coronavirus. 5 cases have been found in Wales, but this is expected to rise substantially, with a peak by the end of January. He said, "Last week the first case of the Omicron variant was confirmed in Wales. We now stand on the brink of another potentially perilous moment in our efforts to keep Wales safe and to keep Wales open." He said public health experts have modelled the effects of the new variant drawing on information from South Africa and other parts of the world. While there is a great deal to be learned and any modelling is provisional, we have to brace ourselves for the potential for a formidable wave of new infections in the new year, potentially just 6 weeks from now, if we cannot slow the spread of this new variant. Appealing for people to be vaccinated, Mr Drakeford said nearly 1 million people had received a booster dose of a COVID-19 vaccine. He added, "When you receive your invitation for a vaccine, whether first, second or booster vaccination, please make it your priority. It is the best Christmas present you can give yourself and your family this year, and it's not too dramatic to say that it's an investment in making sure that you are here for a healthy and happy Christmas next year as well." Mr Drakeford's statement followed a Welsh Government press conference where Health Minister Ed Morgan said the Omicron variant would quickly overtake Delta as the dominant form, and that is why they were attempting to ensure that as many people had a booster shot as soon as possible. She said that statistics in South Africa now showed that the number in hospitals had increased 5 times over in 2 weeks. "We are expecting a significant wave of Omicron will hit Wales by the end of January. It will quickly overtake Delta as the dominant form. What we don't know is how sick this variant will make you. That is why we are rolling out boosters as quickly as possible." Describing the booster rollout as a Herculean task, she said that there was no time to waste and time is not on our side on this one.